Hi, my name's Craig Fletcher. I'm going to explain briefly how I've made one of these 12 silver sculptures using the lost wax casting method. They're the 12 animals of the Chinese zodiac. I'm a rat. You'll notice that the surface texture of each one is slightly different, and this is because they're cast one at a time from a wax, and the molten silver pours into the mould and cools a little differently every time, giving these lovely variations to the surface. On the backs you can see the weight stamped in grams. They all vary because the waxes all vary. There's the edition number of 888. As we're on a Chinese theme, we may as well have an auspicious number. And there's my chop at the bottom with my initials CF, which I sign all my work with. So I'm going to show you how I've made the horse. From sculpey, a modelling plasticine. You can bake it for a few minutes to harden it once the sculpture's finished, so then a mould can be made from it. I start with a drawing on paper, full size, and when I'm happy with that, I'll make a tracing of it. I roll out a piece of plasticine to the same size and to the thickness I want, and trace the drawing onto it with a sharp tool. And then I start building up the image, the cheek, the eye, the rough muscle and bone structure, until a rather crude version of a horse starts to take shape. She looks much better with an ear and a bit of blending. And yes, the foal does make a sudden appearance, because I got so engrossed in the sculpture, I forgot to photograph it. I close the eye and add the mane, and the mare and foal are finished. This is to show you the 4 basic stages, from original sculpture to patinaed silver sculpture. On the left is the original, somewhat damaged in the mould making process as you can see, but a white silicone mould's been made. That's what they're leaning on. Blue wax is poured into that mould. A new heat resistant mould is made around the blue wax sculpture. The wax is melted out. It's lost, hence the name, lost wax casting process, leaving a horse ingot shaped space. Molten pure silver is poured in and allowed to cool, and then the mould broken away from around it, leaving the raw silver sculpture. I then fettle it, polish it and patina it. There are 3 leaping fish on the back that form a hook, so you can take them off to see the details on the back or to reframe them. I've included a spare hook for you to do this. And here are some other ideas, looking quite different from my framing. In the box there's the boxed ingot, the ingot if you like, the frame, a spare hook if you want to frame it differently, a polishing cloth, a description of the process, and a certificate of authenticity, signed and numbered, and saying that it's cast by Regal Castings of Auckland, New Zealand. They're refiners, casters and bullion dealers, and they're an official distributor for Perth Mint in New Zealand. And here they all are. I hope you like them.